Alright lads, and welcome back to Let's Play Football Manager 2020 as Celtic. This is part 10, hope you all enjoy. In this episode we're going to be going over all of the transfer wheeling and dealing that we've carried out, and there has been a lot of upheaval in the squad, and then we're going to play the first game of the season against Hamilton. So if you look at the squad, let's get to the transfers actually. We'll have a look at what kind of business has been going on. So as you can see, we've managed to bring in 230 million, and if you look there, it's because we actually sold Antonin Robert for 120 million to Real Madrid. So they offered 80 and I says 120 and you can have him, and they just accepted it, and I was like, oh well, that's that decision made. I would have liked to keep him, but 120 is far too much for a player when you're Celtic. Plus we were having kind of problems with the finances, so the 120 million wouldn't hurt. 30 million more than we've ever sold anyone else for. We also decided to sell Odsonne Edouard. We only bought him for 48.5 million the season before. He came in, got 15 goals, and I thought to myself, I need to get him out of here before he gets too old and we can't get any money back. So we decided to just cash in. £28 million for 15 goals. Not great. Then this was a guy that was in our reserve, Jan Talsma, didn't have a work permit, and we just offered him out and they took him for 13 million, but he's now worth 35 million. So he's probably pretty decent. Pizzaglia, the backup right back, we've sold him for 13.75 million. Got a good few years out of him, but it was time to trade him on. I wish I'd actually kept him though, because the guy, Matt Walker, that we brought in, was 4-star potential, but when he got here he's 2.5-star potential, so we're currently looking for another right back, as the other one we have at backup is shite. Mikel Bilbao, backup left back, he's away. Greg Taylor's going to be the backup in front of one of a new guy that we brought in. We got 13.75 million for him or something along those lines, so we had to take it. Sandy Ferguson, 5th choice, 6th choice centre mid, was never good enough to really push for a first team place, so we've got rid of him as well for 10 million, and he's now worth 26. So if he's worth 26 million, I'm imagining that some of our other players must be worth crazy money, and it's just because we're Celtic. Next one, Luciano De Francesco in the reserves, sold him for 10 million, we bought him for like $1 million, so it's just all profit, and the rest of them, if we go down the list, is pretty much the same idea. Just got rid of anybody who wasn't going to be in the team, except Robert. The offer was too good to refuse, and Edouard didn't set the world on fire, and he was 29, so we just wanted to get rid of him, give some of the younger guys that we've got in the team already a chance this season. This is players that we've managed to bring in. Matt Walker, we spoke about, Scottish right back, is never ever going to play a game, thank God. We only spent 400,000 on him. New starting left back came in from Roma, Sednad Velijic. He looks meaty, look at him. He's going to be good left back. That was one of the positions that we wanted to strengthen badly, but we could never find a player that was actually better than what we had. This guy comes in and he'll do that job. 17 leadership, so maybe a captain in a season or two once he gets to know the rest of the lads. Then we brought in Daniel Stover from Bayern Munich. He's a defensive mid. We brought him in because he's 6'2", good at passing, and basically we're looking at him thinking, you could be our Busquets if we put Jader Edouard a wee bit further forward, if this guy does develop. He is a wonder kid, so we'll see. He was only 4 million. Another guy we brought in was Ivan Higuain. We brought him in from Velez for 4.4 million, and we've loaned him out again as soon as we bought him. He just has lots of potential, 5-star potential, so get him in, get him out playing, and hopefully by the time he's like 20, 21, he's good enough to come into our team just as we want. Maybe next season, we might actually have him as 4th choice next season and get rid of Big Ben Godfrey because he's getting on a bit. And then we've brought in Gonzalez from Liverpool, 22-year-old Spanish international. He wasn't going to get a game for them, and we thought, we've got plenty of money there, we'll just take him on loan instead of committing to anybody right now. We definitely want to add a striker to the team. If we have a look at the team report and the squad depth, we'll have a look at this. So we're alright in the striker department, but really I want a 4.5-star guy. I've had the chance to buy 2 or 3 since January, but we hadn't got rid of Robert at that time, and Robert was going to be that guy. But since we've got rid of Robert, nobody's popped up. So we just grabbed Gonzalez on loan. He's good. Come in, he'll do his job. He'll score goals for us, I'm sure. And then when the next time a superstar shows up for 40, 50 million, we'll snap him up because we're sitting on a shit load of money. We also, if we look on the left wing, we've got Almada and Alfredo, so we're happy with that. Right wing, we've got Romero, Gonzalez, Greg can play out there, Medina can also play out there, and we want to start giving him more game time as he is a wonder kid as well. So plenty of opportunities to rotate these guys amongst each other. Garcia's going to be third choice, and we also have another guy that I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I'll show you him at some point, I'm sure. Centre mid, Jader Edouard, Sergio Gomez, Ahmed Tekin, and Chao Roberto, and Medina. All of these guys are great. Eduardo is probably going to start in this position, but we did buy Big Stover to start trying to bring him in here to maybe bring Jader Edouard into this position with Gomez if we can get him to his potential. Centre back, Rudy Clavijo. Look at how good he is. 17 anticipation, bravery, concentration, decisions. 19 decisions. He never ever does the wrong thing. So that's good. We're quite happy with him. And obviously we've got Ben Godfrey and Pavlovic to back him up. Ben Godfrey, this might be his last year here because he is getting on a bit. I think he's 29, so we'll probably cash in before he gets too old. Maybe start bringing through the other guy that we brought, Higuain, we bought in the summer. I just wanted to show you something else. Man United actually did go on and win the Champions League. They dominated the game. I think they won it 4-0 or something like that. We'll find out in a second. So they won the Champions League 4-0. So we only lost to them by 1 goal. So I'm feeling fairly confident of going through further as long as we get a kind of favourable draw in the Champions League. So this season might be our season. We haven't really weakened the team at all. And as you can see, we're sitting on a shite ton of money. 220 million in the bank, 329 million transfer budget, and also we've got 1.4 million in wages that we could spend. So when the right players appear, we'll be snapping them up, but we just don't want to rush into anything and waste money because I've done that too many times, and there's nothing worse than spending money on someone, and he is a dud. So this is going to be the game today at home, away to Hamilton. We're going to start with Afonso in goal, centre back Pavlovic and Smith. The other guys aren't fit. I think Clavijo's injured and Godfrey is only at 93%. So we're going to start Pavlovic and Smith. Left back Velicic's getting his debut. Midfield Gomez, Tekin, Edouard as usual. Right back Naldo. We got Naldo to sign a new contract as well. So that's like a new signing. We've got him till 32 now. And as you can see, he's got the potential to go on and be one of the best right backs in the world, which is ideal. Romero's going to start right wing. He scored 30 goals last season from right wing, so he's a good choice. Almada left wing and Gregor up front. This is the season where Gregor becomes a hero. We're going to, as you can see, he's got a great record. Look, 18 goals and 19 caps for Scotland. I think he's going to be a goal machine. It's just a case of getting him a good run in the team, and that was partly the thinking in letting Edouard and Robert go. Plus, it was 120 million, so it's not like you can say no to that. Let's get going. Hopefully we can get a good result away to Hamilton today. Number 7, Larsson's old number, since you're a bit of a player and you play up front. So hopefully you repay that number choice. Right, let's get the season started with a nice win here against Hamilton. I'm expecting goals. And he's telling me to do it for the fans. No. Yes, we're the favourite here, so go out and give the fans a performance to cheer for. And that wasn't very good. Only one person was motivated by that. Fucking dickhead gave me the ranks team talk. Oh, well, both teams are doing the huddle. That's not allowed, surely. Right, they've had 76% of possession there, so hopefully they're not trying to out-ticky-taka us. Good ball in. The Hamilton goalie comes and takes it easily. McRory. Tekin. We could have probably sold another few of our top players for big bucks, but we didn't have to. So we're not going to just get rid of our best guys. Robert was a striker, and I know I had seen strikers just as good as him available recently. So I decided that we could take big bucks for him. And yes, there's Almada. First goal of the season for Almada for our left wing. Hopefully he can weigh in with another 20 goal season for that wing. Argentina's best player. At one point, Rangers are winning 1-0 as well. That's not good. Pavlovic, 2-0. 11 minutes gone. Hopefully it's got to be one of those seasons where we don't lose a game. I think we've managed 2 undefeated seasons since we've been at Celtic, and this is the 8th year. So not too bad. Gomez again, back at Romero, 3-0, 16 minutes gone away from home. And this might just be one of those seasons. We've not changed a lot of players in the first team, so there's not going to be like a lot of gelling. It's just the left back that's starting that wasn't here last year. The other players we brought in were youngsters that are going to work their way into the team throughout the season. Greg are up front, hasn't scored yet. That fills me with dread. 26 minutes, you've not scored yet. Come on, you're better than that. Naldo, Pavlovic, Velajic, looking for a good performance on his debut today. Oh yeah, big dud. What was that? Here's Moore. And Afonso, who's really becoming one of the best goalkeepers in the world, Hugo Afonso. Now that he's settled at Celtic, he looks different gravy. Young out on that right hand side. Here's Gregor, counter-attacking. We're playing him on complete forward because I feel like with the 2 inside forwards, having him on, we're less likely to be just playing it through like we would with the attacking mid. Oh, Naldo. So I like him to drop into the hole. The 2 inside forwards can get beyond him sometimes if that situation arises. But if he doesn't perform, we'll mess about with it and see what makes him play best. Right, 3-0 half time. I was kind of feeling like it would be more than that the way the game started. Well done, lads, keep going. What else can I say? It's 3-0. Smith, the centre back, coming across to take the throw in. That's pretty strange. Pavlovic, Gomez, Tekin, penalty. Send him off for that. If he's gone off, right, he has gone off, so let's go to attacking. Try and really rack up the goals here. Velajic, Gregor. He came out wide. Velajic, whip that in, good ball. Romero, Tekin, over the bar. Good play. The cross was good, he found his man. There you go, Romero's offside. Romero's deadly on that right hand side. He's such a goal threat. Frightening. Gregor, first goal of the season. The big man. Scotland international. This is the season where he goes on and be's a hero. I can feel it. I can feel it in my fingers. You can sing the rest of that song if you like. 70 minutes gone, let's make a couple of subs. Let's bring this guy on for his debut, but we're going to bring him on the left hand side, not up front. And Julian Medina's can come on for Sergio Gomez, who's got 3 assists already this season. He's amazing. He did get Player of the Year last year. I was going to start recording when that bit came up that says signing of the season and stuff like that, but I didn't see it. I must have skipped by it by accident or something. So here we are with the first game of the season. 4-0 Celtic. Easy result. Good. Nice start to the season for us. 4-0. The dressing room. What was the stats there actually? Let me see that again. 71% possession. 13 shots on target. They had 2. Ah well. Well done, lads. That was a good win. Excellent. Off to a flyer. Okay. Rangers 1-2-0. Let's see what they've chosen to do in the summer. We'll see their transfers, see how they're going to compete with us. So they've spent 155k and sold 8 million's worth of guys. They've sold Guillermo Garcia, who was one of their good players, got 10 goals for them last season, 1 assist. I'm sure I've seen his name popping up a few times. So they've got largely the same team, and they've brought in Archie Mayer, who's a 26-year-old reserve goalie, I'm thinking. A free transfer for Alan Molyneux, a left back for Liverpool. We don't know how he is, but he's worth 1.9 million, so we'll scout him. And a free transfer, Sung Hyung Min. I think he's used to be the Tottenham guy. We've brought him in, 23 grand a week. 10 pace, 10 acceleration. Don't need to worry about him too much. We were looking at bringing him in when he was about 31, when he was leaving Tottenham, but he wasn't up to scratch even then. Well, that's all that we have time for in this episode, guys. In the next episode, we will come back for the first Champions League game and the game against Hibernian. Hopefully, we get a good group. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.